Hey guys, hope you having a good meeting so far, enjoying your weekend. And I'm sorry that I couldn't be there with you in person today, so I wanted to record a little bit of video to let you guys know what we have going on, kind of keep you updated, and hopefully get you plugged in with a few opportunities around the state, including our convention that'll be coming up next Saturday down in Delaware, the Ohio Wesleyan University. A couple of things quick, and keep this fairly brief for you. But I know you guys are probably aware we've got a great 2010 ticket heating up for the Republicans here in Ohio. We've got John Kasich running for governor. Who will be our next governor. John's a great candidate. He's got a lot of great ideas. Wants to work on reversing the brain drain, keeping the youth in our state here, providing, getting jobs here that pay and that make sense for college students as we graduate. In addition to that, we've got Rob Portman running for U.S. Senate that I'm sure you guys are aware of. If you haven't had a chance to meet Rob yet, definitely take it when you can. He's been traveling. He just recently reached his 88th county. He's been all around the state over the last year campaigning. Nobody's going to outwork Rob Portman in the race for U.S. Senate. In addition to that, we've got a couple of other seats. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but the apportionment board draws the districts in Ohio for 10 years. Every 10 years is when they do the census. They go through, they reapportion the seats. And Ohio has the apportionment board. 2 out of those 3 seats will swing control of that board to the Republicans or to the Democrats. Right now, the Democrats hold 2 of the 3 seats, being Secretary of State and Governor. And we hold the auditor seat with Mary Taylor. We need to win 2 out of those 3 seats in the fall, and I hope that we win all 3 out of the 3. But the other 2 candidates that are endorsed by the Republican Party for those seats, we have State Senator John Husted, former Speaker of the Ohio House, who's running to be Secretary of State. And you might have already seen he's got some TV ads running for the primary election coming up here. And in addition to that, Dave Yost, who is the Delaware County prosecutor, and he's former Delaware County auditor as well, is running to be the next Ohio auditor in the spot vacated since Mary Taylor is running for lieutenant governor. So we'd love to have your support for the team. We've got some other great candidates around the state as well. We got some great congressmen up there too, in Bob Latta and Jim Jordan. And in addition to that, we also have Josh Mandel, who's a young candidate running for treasurer, statewide office, and former Senator Mike DeWine running to be the next Attorney General. So I know both of those candidates would love your support as well. And hopefully some of them will be joining us either in person or via video for our convention. Speaking of that, like I said, it's next weekend in Delaware. I want to see all of you guys there, and hopefully you can come down. It's about an hour-and-a-half trip, I think, for you guys. Only costs $10. Registration's live at our website. Again, it's ohiocollegegop.org. You can go there. You can click on the link that we have to sign up, or you can also just type in ohiocollegegop.org/2010-convention, and that'll take you there as well. Like I said, it's only $10. It covers all of your meals and everything for Saturday, and we've got a great lineup of speakers, a lot of people joining us, and I'm excited for it. I know Trevor, Kate, Delaney, Spencer, all the guys up at Ohio Wesleyan have been working really hard, as well as members of our board, to make it one of the best conventions ever. So I hope you guys can join us for it. Also, we want to be there to help you guys. There are a lot of opportunities that we hope to get you guys involved in volunteering for the ticket that we have. And actually, one of those coming up just about 2 weeks from now, just under 2 weeks actually, on the 28th. John Kasich, his campaign is going to be holding an event called 88 on 28. If you go to his website, you can sign up for it. But basically what we want to do is make calls in all the counties, Hancock County being one of those, and make as many calls as possible to voters on that day. It's very, very important in turning voters out to the polls. We have, not just the general election this fall, but the primary election. That's very important for us. We've got a lot of enthusiasm on our side of the aisle, but we need to make sure those folks get out to the polls and vote. So we'd love to have your help on that. John Kasich is going to be doing a live webcast in conjunction with that, and we hope to be announcing some other things with that as well in the coming week to you guys. In addition to that, if anybody's interested in coming down to Columbus or going up to Cleveland on Tuesday, Karl Rove is going to be in the state doing a couple of events and book signings. So if you'd like the details, let me know. And also, in addition to that, coming up is the primary election itself. Hopefully you guys have all registered to vote. Would definitely encourage you guys to vote absentee in the primary, and make sure you get out and volunteer for your candidates before the primary election happens. Just a little under 2 weeks away. Also, we've got a few other opportunities coming up this spring, and I hope that you guys will follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We've also got YouTube and Flickr accounts as well, so you can see pictures and video from our trips around the state. We were just in the last week, made a trip up to out to Belmont County about a week and a half ago for their Eastern Ohio Republican dinner. Saw some of the college Republicans from out that way, from Youngstown State as well, and went up to Summit County to be with the Akron College Republicans and the Kent State College Republicans at their Summit County Lincoln Day dinner last weekend, where Congressman LaTourette spoke. It was a great event. Over 800 people attended. We were down in Oxford. Allison Lawson, our field director, went along with me. We went down to the College Republicans Conservative Week at Miami University this last week. Went down to see Phil Kristol speak, who, as you guys probably know, are well aware, Fox News contributor. He used to write for the New York Times and has done many other things in his lifetime. Very smart guy. I was very, very impressed. Really cool event to be part of. And then also went down to Cincinnati this week for their Tea Party, where they had quite a few speakers. One of their college Republicans actually had the chance to speak and just brought the house down. It was awesome. So in any case, want to keep up to date with what you guys have going on as well. So let us know. You can follow us on Facebook. Go to Facebook or Twitter or YouTube or Flickr and just go to that website and type in /OhioCRs at the end of the address, and you'll find us. Become a fan, suggest it to your friends. That way you can see different opportunities we have going on, or the candidates coming up to your neck of the woods, so you can go out and get to meet these guys and see who we're going to be working so hard for. Lastly, I want to encourage you guys to keep up the good work. You guys are a fairly new chapter as we have around the state, and as we have many of actually around the state. And know that we're here to help. Anything we can do to help you guys, we're here to do it. It's our job, and we want to do as good of a job as possible for you. In addition to that, this fall, we're going to be having some folks out in the different regions of the state to help you guys from a field perspective. And anything we can do over the summer, we're going to have some training, hopefully for you guys, more opportunities to do that. And we'll have you guys be part of that. Just because Findlay might be a smaller campus than Ohio State doesn't mean we don't want both of you guys there. We want you guys to be part of it, and very, very important. I think that you guys are engaged in what we have going on around the state, and as you guys help us make decisions on what we can do around the state. So hopefully you can join us at convention next weekend. Again, you can still register at ohiocollegegop.org, and keep up the good work, guys. Keep up the good work. I hope to see you next weekend, and hope you get up to Findlay sometime very, very soon.